What would a world without science, reading, and art, and all the core subjects taught in schools every day be like? I imagine it would be an apocalypse-like society, a dark ages of sorts, where curious people wouldn't be upheld, and there would be no furtherment of society. But instead there would be almost moral degradation. I feel that learning and the pursuit of knowledge is something that should be upheld. For without learning, there would be no curious people. And curious people are the people who make discoveries, who look at the world and learn how to use it wisely. Curious people are people that fulfill God's creation mandate. When God commanded people to be good stewards of the world He gave them, when you are learning anything or even discovering something, you are in a way appreciating God's creation by learning how to use it wisely and sustaining it. But if you were to use it without any purpose or without learning about it first, it would not be being a good steward. It would be taking advantage of it. And that is no way to appreciate a gift of God. So, learning anything at all, like learning about the human body, or about a plant or a dog, or even reading a novel, is something very important and vital to society. Learning is something that I have experienced since birth. Ever since I was born, I have learned how to walk, how to talk, how to crawl, and I am learning something new every day. So if we were to say that learning is altogether bad, it'd be a very foolish statement, for it is a part to everyone's day-to-day life. But more than that, it has been a part of my faith. It has made me grow closer to God every time I look at His creation, or even not just His creation, just something from the work of one of His, from the work of man, like a novel or a work of art. I can see how it points back to God. And that draws me closer to Him by seeing physical evidence for His existence and for His overwhelming love for every creature that He sustains, and He gives the abilities and the gifts to be able to draw something beautiful or to cook an amazing meal. That is a part of learning, and without it, I don't think I would really want to live. So when people say that we are only on this earth for a little while, and why would you spend it on learning foolish subjects or boring subjects like art, history, math? I get it can kind of be boring sometimes, but learning is important. It is vital to human existence. It is something that's in the framework of the universe. When you learn something about the human body, you see the functions, you see all the perfect order to it. It's impossible not to just see the love and the overwhelming design in it all. And it all points back to God. And so I think everything we do in life echoes in eternity. So when I learn something about God and it draws me closer to Him, it echoes in my eternity. It's going to go with me into heaven, and it's just going to stay with me, and it's going to help me, and it's going to grow me into the creature that God has meant for me to be. So when I get to heaven, I hope I still will be learning, because I think there is infinitely many things to be learned.